Welcome. Take a slow breath. Take another one. This time really feel it into the edges of your lungs. Find yourself settling down. Your body is relaxing. And maybe your mind is growing a little bit more quiet. Take a moment to soak in your new surroundings. Notice the sunset. Notice the serenity. Perhaps you find your breathing at the pace of the waves. How many times did you worry today? Are there times that it completely consumes your thoughts? Do you try to move past it as quickly as possible, yet you seem to get entangled? We always seem to want to linger and stay in moments of joy. But when it comes to the uncomfortableness of fear or worry, we do everything we can to move out of it as quickly as possible. This often starts a chain reaction of many more emotions. The more we struggle, the worse the feeling becomes. No one wants to jump into fear or worry because it feels good. But we all know it's an unavoidable human emotion. And I invite you to allow it to be in your life when it shows up. Acknowledge it, but don't allow it to have your full attention, and don't allow it to hijack all your thoughts. Pick a wave. Pick one way out in the distance. And notice it as it could be one of your worries. Watch it as it slowly comes in. And it starts to crest. And notice how it falls over itself. And slowly washes to shore. And watch how the ocean pulls it back into itself. As if that wave never existed. What if you were an observer of your worries? You allowed them to show up in your life as these waves do, and you watch them. and you listen to them, but you don't allow them to affect your other thoughts and feelings. You just simply let them be. And as you're aware of them, they don't have to control you. Worries can sometimes come abruptly. When you're doing something else, or you're having great thoughts, they can show up as fast as a train. But instead of reacting, perhaps you can imagine that you're on that train. Maybe you notice a passenger sits across from you. Maybe this passenger makes you feel uncomfortable. But know that you don't have to engage with them. You can simply recognize that they're there. You could go down one path and start inventing stories. You could create a story of getting murdered, or mugged, or assaulted. And the more you worry, the more uncomfortable you feel. This hijacks all of your feelings and all of your emotions. And can you notice that you're only affecting yourself? These are just made-up ideas, no different than a storyline or a movie. Your thoughts don't get this passenger to move. They aren't helping you in any way. And they end up consuming your thoughts and possibly your behaviors. What might it be like if you just simply looked away? You can look outside the window and not pay attention to something that makes you uncomfortable. Perhaps you could think of something else instead, focusing on the sunset, how it reflects on the water, and how slowly and steadily the waves come in. What if you were to treat your worries in life this way? You can recognize them and realize they're there, but don't allow them to consume all of your thoughts. You can invent all sorts of stories. That's what the human mind is made of. Creativity and endless stories. Perhaps instead, you create great stories. Not stories of fear, but stories of courage. Stories of ease. Stories of compassion. And allow them to come and wash up inshore, and allow them to retreat back to where they came from. This is your involution, your inner evolution.